podcasting has so much translation into real life, business, relationships, health, whatever it is. And I think the best businesses, the best podcasts, the best anything are the people who went out there and did it for a purpose that is meaningful to them and is meaningful to their audience. Because if you're just doing it for the clicks, for the money, for all of that, when you're in the trenches getting no views, when you're in the trenches trying to find your next guest, when you're in the trenches trying to find your next sale if it's business, without purpose, you cannot survive. Simon Sinek obviously authored this a lot, and he said people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So if they see Nick Better out there having a crack because it's meaningful to him and because he's sharing the journey and documenting the journey that he's going through, I think that's huge. And I think one of the best things we did here is really instill our purpose here at Latitude Accountants and communicate that with our staff. So I think there's something to be said for the purpose and tapping into that purpose to generate that fuel to keep moving.
When we started the podcast, we had a decision to make. We were like, all right, we're an accounting firm. So why is an accounting firm going to start a podcast? These guys are fraud. But obviously, there was some method to the madness. We said, hold on, the people we interact with every day are small business owners. Small business owners don't normally get the most views, don't get the most clicks. They don't do much social media. A lot of them are tradies. They're stuck on the tools. They're stuck on site, or they're allied health professionals. They're working, they're doing physio work, they're dentists, whatever. We want to do something that supports our vision. The vision for Latitude Accountants is that we see the small business owner as the hero of the community. Our goal is to help small business owners achieve their goals and dreams. How can we continue to hero small business owners, not just helping them with their numbers, with their tax, with understanding business, but let's give them a platform to tell their stories. We might not get 1 million views. We might not get 100 views. It doesn't matter. We are now actually aligned in our vision to produce content that heroes small business owners, whilst during the week, Monday to Friday, we're actually heroing them with giving them support with finances, tax, and everything else. So because there's an alignment in the vision of the podcast and the work we do every day, we don't care about results. Like, we don't care if we get 5 views or 1 view or 10 or 10,000. It doesn't matter. It's when we look back 30 years from now, 100 years, whenever, we want people to look back and say, this business, this brand, these people always heroed small business owners, supported them in their positions, in what they did. And, ultimately for me, if I can look back and be proud of that, then I've achieved my purpose in putting my ugly face on a podcast. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and you're giving them a platform which you build a stronger relationship with your clients, and then what happens off the back of that, they're going to continue working with you. They're going to put your name out there. John's a great guy, Latitude Accountants, go to them because you've built that relationship and that connection through giving them a platform. So it's so pivotal for every business, if possible, to have a podcast.
So we're just going to take that clip out of context where you said Latitude Accountants, go to them and just post it. That's what we wanted to do. No, I'm joking.
Get the meta ads against that.